Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Here we are then in chapter 2 and we found a brand new crash site. This one has Thargoids and a few other interesting things, so do bear with me and we get there in just a moment. So this is where you need to come, this is the system, and you need the first moon in this system. Now please forgive me because I don't know who first discovered this, but if you are aware of that then let me know and I will put it in the video description. I was informed by YouTuber Paroxym. I've also included the coordinates on this particular planet so you can get to this site. Now do keep in mind that this video is going to contain spoilers, so if you don't want to see anything alien related or story related then you might want to stop watching right now. On the horizon is a big green cloud, and that's a massive giveaway as to what you're likely to find. Yes, of course, it's Thargoid, and it's a crash site. Now, the Thargoid itself isn't always present, but it is the majority of time. So if you don't see it, just log out and log back in again, and sooner or later it will be sure to appear. Now, it does scan you. It scans everything around here, actually. I'm not convinced that this is the actual Thargoid that caused the damage, but if we look at some logs a little bit later on, it certainly was downed by an alien. And she certainly liked getting a little bit close there, didn't she? So despite the scans, it wasn't hostile, it completely left me alone. Maybe if I was carrying the wrong things here, such as a Thargoid probe, it may have been a bit of a different story, but it was simply content to scan the area and then leave. Now there is another crash site or another area around here that the Thargoid would also scan, and if you hang around you will see it do both of those, but I'm not going to spoil it in this video. You want a reason to come here at least to have a look, so I'll leave that for you to discover. Now, dotted around the galaxy, or dotted around the bubble, there are a bunch of crash ships, a bunch of Type 9s, and quite a few Anacondas. There was one, and I believe it's still there, in the Rare system, and that one was very early on. There's a spectacular horizon there as well, and I'll link that in the video description in case you want to see it. But this one has some very distinctive corrosive damage, so it was without doubt that I felt it was downed by the Thargoids. I think the evidence is pretty clear on that. Dotted around are a few cargo racks, and there's also some comms controls. So you will want to scan these with your SRV data scanner. The comms controls are rather interesting because they give you quite a nice reward. They actually give you 2 to 3 different types of data material, and many of these are grade 4 or grade 5. Now again, if you log out and log back in again, you don't even have to change modes. If you're in solo, you can log out and come back to solo, and you'll then be able to scan the comms beacon again and get a whole bunch more materials, and you're about to carry on this until you've got your material data full right up for that particular type of data. Now a few hundred meters away is another little crater. This one doesn't contain a ship. It does have a Thargoid cloud around it, and in the center is something rather interesting. It's actually an abandoned SRV. Now it does seem a bit overkill to use massively powered Thargoid weapons to take on an SRV, but I guess this guy deserved it. After all, you may have noticed that the nearby Anaconda was called the Bug Killer. So when you take a look here, you will see that there are some cargo canisters here, but there's also some comms beacon or a comms uplink, and this is well worth scanning because this is where the story comes in. So I'm actually going to play these logs back. If you don't want to hear them, then I suggest ending the video now. Otherwise, do stick around. There's 4 logs, and I'll play them right now.
Hey there, listeners. This is Clark Barrow, hottest pilot in the Pleiades, bringing you a slice of life from the frontier of space and keeping you mooks safe from pirates and brigands. I've been flying in Super Cruise for days trying to find this thing. I've heard the stories, some kind of non-human ship shutting down pilots, then zooming off into the black. Commanders living in fear of this interstellar menace. Well, not this pilot. I'm gonna find that thing and make it sorry it ever showed its 8-tentacled hide in my system. That's if I can ever find it. So far, nothing's shown up on my... Wait. What's that? Okay, here we go. Strap in, you ugly alien critter. Clark Barrow's here to drink milk and kick butt. And I'm all out of milk. I'm engaging. Woo! Let's see how this thing likes the taste of beam laser. I'm giving it all I've got. Can't wait for the Pilots Federation to get my report on this one. Clark Barrow goes down as the first pilot in history to take down an alien ship. Hang on. Its hull's still at 100%. That can't be right. My scanners must be playing up. But there are no visual signs of damage. And now it's turning. I'm hit. The shields are gone. Major TFSD. Someone else can take this thing down. The eat my frame shift wake, sucker! Damn thing is hunting me. Must have scanned my wake and followed me into the system. As soon as I dropped out of Super Cruise, it opened fire. I took evasive action, but I'm at 5% hull and my fuel is almost out. Who knows what this planet's called, but I'm about to introduce myself to its surface in a big way. Altimeter is spinning out of control, so I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I just hope my hull holds out. I managed to land and tried to send a mayday signal, but before I could, that thing appeared and shut down my systems. Deployed my FTE and hightailed it out of there, but the ship is still coming after me. I can see it cruising at altitude. It's just watching. I put my foot down, but the buggy won't go any faster. The gravity on this rock isn't helping either. I've got to find something to pull up before it comes to finish me off. This can't be the end. Clark Barrow isn't going out this way.